Good day, sir. I am Cadet Midshipman Sardia, and I'm about um, to tackle about the presentation of week 7. Um, my part is about the Article 1. Spain relinquishes all claims of sovereignty over the title to Cuba, and as the island is upon its evacuation by the Spain to be occupied by the United States. The United States will, so long such as occupation shall last, assume and discharge the obligation that may, under international law, result from the fact of its occupation for the protection of life, property. Um, this means that the Spain gives up all control over Cuba. The U.S. will temporarily occupy Cuba and take responsibility for protecting life and property there during at that time. Now, for the Article 2, Spain cedes to the United States the island of Puerto Rico and other islands now under Spanish sovereignty in the West Indies, and the island of Guam and the Marianas or Ladrones. The explanation about the Article 2 is that the Spain gives the United States control of Puerto Rico over Spanish island in the West Indies and Guam. Now, for the Article 3, Spain cedes to the United States the archipelago known as the Philippine Island and comprehensive the islands lying within the following line. A line running from west east along or near the 20th parallel of north latitude and through the middle of the navigational channel of Bachi from the 118 to the 127th degree meridian of longitude east of Greenwich, thence along the 127th degree meridian of longitude east of Greenwich, the parallel of 4 degree longitude east of Greenwich of 45 minutes north latitude, thence along the parallel of 4 degree and 45 minutes north latitude to its intersection with the meridian of longitude 119 degrees and 35 minutes east of Greenwich, thence along the meridian of longitude 119 degrees and 35 minutes east of Greenwich to the parallel of latitude 7 degrees of 30 minutes north, then along the parallel of latitude 70 degrees and 40 minutes north of intersection to the 116 degree meridian of longitude east Greenwich, since by a direct line to the intersection of line of the 10th degree parallel of north latitude with the 118 degree meridian of longitude east of Greenwich, and thence along the 118 degree meridian of longitude east of Greenwich to the point of beginning. The United States will pay to Spain of sum of $20 million within the month of the exchange of ratification and of the present treaty. This means that the Spain gives the United States the Philippine Island, and the U.S. agree to pay to pay Spain of 20 million within 3 months of treaty being finalized. Now, let's move to Article number 5. The United States will, for the term of 10 years from the date of exchange of the ratification of the present treaty, admit Spanish ships and merchandise to the ports of the Philippine Island on the same terms as ships and merchants of the United States. Now, these topics is what's in these topics that the 14 years after the treaty is ratified, Spanish ships and goods will be treated the same as U.S. ships and goods in the Philippines. Now for the last topic, the latest LO o Ultimo Philippine Free Press, October 14, 1933, P.217. Throughout 1933, the battle over acceptance or rejection of Here House cutting independence will continue to divide Philippines politics after Senator Osmeña and Speaker Rojas successfully lobbied the U.S. Congress for its passage. In 1932, Senator Quezon, fearing loss of leadership if his two rivals returned home, heroes led to a battle of rejection. When all the three leaders returned from Washington in June 1933, the struggle for power began in earnest in July. Quezon's faction outs Manuel Rojas as House Speaker and installed loyalist Quentins parades when the University of the Philippines President Rafael Palma and Arts then Maximo Calao supported Osmeña and the HHC Quezon slashed the university budget by the third vote resigned and Quezon installed Protege Law then George Bocobo as president. When the Roses family's times Vanguardia Taliba chain came out from Osmeña and the HHC, Bill Quezon raised 300,000 among his cronies to buy out Vicente Madrigal's Debate Mabuhay Herald chain and install Pitig Carlos P. Romulo as editor of Chips Ruthless reprisals against opponent. Quezon gradually broke the opposition as in the latest above the Philippine legislature knew under his control voted to reject the HHC bill in October 1933. It could have been a fatal victory unless Quezon accomplished the near impossible and returned from Washington with a better bill. He would be rejected by a people angry at being denied their independence in November. Quezon led a new mission Washington to end returned 5 months later with the same bill by a different name, just in time to crush his rivals in the June 1934 legislative elections. As hero of the independence battle, Quezon leadership for the rest of the decades was assured. This means that in 1933, the Filipinos leader argued over the Harry-Hawes cutting or HHC independence bill. Senator Osmeña and Rojas supported it, but Senator Quezon opposed it because he didn't want to lose power to them. When they returned from the U.S., Quezon worked to remove his rivals from key position and punish those who supported the bill. He even controlled over the government. Quezon had the bill rejected in October 1933, but this was risky. Filipinos wanted independence and rejecting the bill could make them angry. So Quezon went back to the US and returned with the similar bill under the new name. This allowed him to look like a hero and win big in 1934 election, securing his power of a year. And that's all.